What's going on, guys? Jacob Orth back here with another video of Jacob's Life in Vegas. Coming to you guys to talk a little real estate.
Hey.
As you probably figured out because Lacey is here joining us today.
Hey, Jacob.
So if Lacey's on, you guys know we're probably talking real estate. Okay, that's what she does. She's a realtor here in Las Vegas. I've known Lacey for years, and this is what I send everyone to who's looking to move here. All the thousands and thousands of people that are looking to move here like every month.
Why do you send them to me, Jacob? I'm very curious.
Because you're amazing.
Thank you. I just needed the compliment for the day.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
I've known, what, 7 years now?
I think we've been friends longer. I think we're almost at 8.
Something like that. It's kind of blurry. But anyway.
Blurry not because we've been drinking and having a lot of fun. Blurry because how times have changed, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, from when I first moved here to what Vegas is now today.
It's crazy.
And Lacey grew up here most of her life.
Yeah.
So, speaking about this, we're going to be talking about like some of the fastest growing neighborhoods in Las Vegas. And it's been crazy to see the growth, even just from when I first started doing videos 7+ years ago now. Some of these neighborhoods that are growing like crazy here in the Vegas Valley. So that's what we're gonna be talking about today. And if those of you that are looking to move here to the Vegas Valley, there will be a link down below. Lacey and her team, they will help you through the home buying process, okay? She knows an awesome mortgage lender here. If you need to sell your home wherever you're at, she can help you with that too. So if you're in the very beginning of your research, there'll be a link below. Get in contact with her and the team. Let's start with this first, okay? Clark County is about 2.3 million people right now, okay? Now there is Henderson and North Las Vegas, which are separate cities from Las Vegas. And even within Las Vegas, there's these city limits. So you are within the city limits and there's the unincorporated area. So we're talking about today, there's gonna be like city limits and the unincorporated parts of Las Vegas, not Henderson, not North Las Vegas. And talking about that, I mean, we can talk about areas like obviously Summerlin.
Right.
Heck, let's do Summerlin first.
Okay.
Because that's probably what everybody knows about when they first start looking.
I thought Summerlin was done growing. So Summerlin was they started building Summerlin when I was like in junior high school, I think.
1990, 91.
Listen, you just dated me there.
The road to nowhere.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate you. It was really interesting because it was far away from everything at the time, right?
That was like nowhere.
Man, it's freaking huge. There's over 100 parks, just parks alone in Summerlin. Just Summerlin, which is a subsection of Las Vegas. Over 100 parks. So it's insane. So love Summerlin. There's a lot of beautiful subdivisions inside of Summerlin, but the growth is really happening at the far west side of Summerlin, where you bump up to Red Rock and the mountains and up into like the Lone Mountain area. So really you're getting, I always like to say Las Vegas is shaped like a bowl, and we're kind of getting up to the edge side of the bowl now, back into those, unless they blow those mountains out of the way, which I don't think they're going to. This should end that part of the growth. And now they're also going south a little bit as well. So Summerlin kind of started here, they're going out and up, and then they've got a little section that's gone south, but it's definitely been growing quite a bit.
And just so you guys know, Summerlin is not a city. It is not its own separate city. A lot of people see Summerlin and Henderson. Henderson is a separate city.
Yes.
With their own mayor, their own city council, police, fire, all that stuff. Summerlin is not. Okay, so Summerlin is just
they might as well just become their own damn city at this point.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of like the joke that some people think that like people in Summerlin think they are their own city, and they do have an area called downtown Summerlin. So you might think it is, but no, Summerlin is not its own city. There's no separate mayor. They don't have their own police. They use Las Vegas Metro. So Summerlin has a lot of neighborhoods too in these communities, but they do have a downtown Summerlin area.
Yeah,
they
a lot of shopping, food.
Yeah.
Oh my
Red
God.
Rock casinos right in that area.
Yeah.
I mean, downtown Summerlin's only what, 6 years old or something?
Not even. I don't even think it's 6 years old.
Yeah, the Golden Knights practice facilities down. That's built in the last couple years. I mean, you have also the Aviators ballpark built there a couple years ago.
Yeah, so, right before COVID. That was so sad. It was like, we want to enjoy it.
So I mean, just that area of downtown Summerlin has grown a lot in the last half a dozen years.
Yeah.
But Summerlin itself, like you mentioned, can only keep growing so much because you're getting into the mountains. They are building down south into like Summerlin South.
Right.
There's an area that you'll hear about like down Fort Apache, down by like Wet and Wild Water Park.
And North Summerlin too, there's an area called Reverence that was just built up that's absolutely in the freaking mountain. It's literally wedged into the mountain. There's some of the most incredible views. Some people walk out and they look down into a canyon when they come out of their house. So it's kind of cool.
They do have, homes that, middle income family could afford, but they also do have their really
very high end,
luxury homes. They got golf courses. They're right near a whole bunch of the outdoor life. If you love cycling and hitting trails all over through Summerlin, or through Red Rock, there's Red Rock Canyon there, there's a shooting complex.
Like the main area of Summerlin, the center of Summerlin, downtown Summerlin, if you will, is only about 8 or 9 minutes driving from Red Rock's entrance, Red Rock Canyon entrance. So it's really close to that indoor-outdoor experience, right? You can have the luxury shopping, the luxury food and dining, and all the great experiences, and then right over the, do the biking, do the hiking, do all of that. So I do love that. I like to say to people who are moving here, Summerlin's kind kind of your Orange County vibe, and Henderson, which is we'll talk about, I'm sure, is more of your San Diego vibe. Like, I think that from a vibe perspective, if that's something that you want to learn a little bit more about, we'll do that when you click the link below and call our team. We'll talk to you about that, but that's really going to play into a lot of what we do when it comes to helping you figure out where to learn, to move.
And if we're talking, other fast-growing neighborhoods, that are like still in the Vegas Valley, but we're talking, next to Summerlin, we'll go like Northwest, right? Because Northwest, I think, is one of the better kept secrets because
I could not agree more.
Because it's next to Summerlin, it gets overshadowed all the time.
Yeah.
And you can find, horse properties there if you want. You can buy some more land over there if you want. It has more room to grow and fill in. So if you're going to be here long term, I mean, that home value is going to go up over the years in the Northwest, because lots of people might look at Summerlin, maybe it's at their price point, so they're like, okay, where's the next best option? So if you can be Summerlin adjacent,
yes.
It's the word she loves.
I love it. I love it. Well, you have to. You get to take advantage of all those amenities.
Exactly.
Why would you not do it?
And that's what I talked about when I did the video, like 10 best reasons to live in the Northwest. One of them is you're really down the road. You can be 7 minutes from Summerlin.
Yeah.
So if you're in the Northwest part, you're like in Lone Mountain, Sky Canyon, Providence.
Yeah.
I mean, those are areas
Centennial
that just... Centennial, yeah. Sky Canyon up in the Northwest. The Northwest just continues to push and push and push and just keep growing in that direction.
Yeah.
And then another part we can talk about is the southwest part of the Vegas Valley. And that one's unique because that gets not only overshadowed by Summerlin, but also overshadowed by Henderson.
Yes.
So it's really
caught in between.
Yeah, it's caught between those two areas. They get all this attention. You have the southwest. So
and they're just like this.
Yeah.
Hi.
So, you could be talking like if you're closer to the Strip, like Spring Valley, but also if you're a little further away, or a little farther away, you're talking like Enterprise.
Yeah.
You're talking like Rhodes Ranch. You're talking Mountains Edge.
Yep.
Out
Southern Highlands is a beautiful
Southern
area.
Highlands, out Blue Diamond Road, Mountains Edge. I mean, several years ago, Mountains Edge is one of the fastest growing neighborhoods in the country.
Yeah.
So it's been built out a lot.
Yeah.
That's a big community. We are going to have like your nicer homes that are pricier, but you're going to have a fair amount of like entry-level homes or young families and that kind of thing. But you keep going out Blue Diamond Road, and Mountains Edge, like out to Fort Apache used to be like the edge. Now it just keeps going and going and going.
And going.
So there's just going to be more and more growth out there. Plus, what's cool about Blue Diamond Road is damn near like a highway.
I know, it used to be a highway, that's why.
When you drive Blue Diamond Road, it might look like you're far out, but once you hop on that, it's like 4 or 5 lanes in some parts in both directions.
Yeah, they've got those really heavy duty lights that go over, the really thick light fixtures that are nowhere else in town.
They'll have 4 or 5 lanes in each direction. I think you can go up to like, 55 miles an hour. So I mean, it's basically like being on the freeway. You can cut up and hit I-15 to go to the Strip, downtown, if you want to head to California for the weekend. I mean, you've got a lot of great access over there, lots of great growth in terms of stores that are being built there, small businesses. I mean, it's just going to keep expanding in the Southwest. So again, if you're looking long term, you want to buy a place, you want to have equity grow in your home, that can be a great neighborhood. And it's, probably for the foreseeable future, still going to get overshadowed by Summerlin and Henderson.
Always is.
So your dollar can go.
Stepchild,
so your dollar can go further there, though, in the Southwest.
I love a good redhead, I like to say as well. Redheaded stepchild is the Southwest, and I love a good redhead for sure. I mean, it's beautiful.
Looking in terms of long-term growth, if you can get in now, and you do plan to be here long-term in Las Vegas, these are growing neighborhoods and growing areas, particularly Northwest and Southwest, where you're going to get more bang for your buck. And long term, you're going to get that equity in your home as this area continues to grow. The growth is not going to be stopping here anytime soon.
Nope, and the crash is not happening either. So, all of the people think, oh, everything's going to happen and it's going to crash and then the city's going to dry up. Hasn't happened yet, okay? We had a little bit of a bump in the road in 2008. That was a very different experience. This is not what we're talking about. And these are the fastest growing areas in Las Vegas for that reason. It's awesome.
So more growth to come in Las Vegas, particularly if you're looking long term.
We're happy about that.
It's going to keep going. It's not stopping anytime soon around here. So we covered a lot of those as far as growth.
Yeah, I mean, really, from a growth perspective, I mean, that's really the point of the video was the fastest growing areas of Las Vegas. I definitely think we covered them. If you're thinking about moving to Vegas, or if you even already live here and you're trying to figure out how to navigate this whole area that you've just moved into, just call us. Let us know. We can absolutely walk you through not just Las Vegas, but also Henderson and North Las Vegas. There's other areas of town that are growing just as rapidly that might give you, to your point, the more bang for your buck. So
exactly. Thanks, Lace.
Thanks, Jacob. Appreciate you.
So guys, that is it for this video talking about the fastest growing areas in Las Vegas. There's going to be a link down below to contact Lacey and her team. They will help you through this whole process, no matter what part of Clark County you want to move to. They can help you, okay? So thanks for coming on.
Thank you, sir.
That is going to be it for this video. I am Jacob. This is Lacey.